I'm Catherine Fulford. I'm a professor in the Educational Technology Department, and I was chair of the department for about 6 years. We are very excited about Collaborate because it does some wonderful things for us. As we started to think about being really the first online master's program in the college, some of the faculty were very concerned that it would change the quality of what we had to offer. And with Collaborate, you have the opportunity to do a lot more things like a regular classroom. In fact, you can do a lot more even than a regular classroom. But it allowed us to have synchronous classes. The biggest things that's happened in our college with regard to using tools like Collaborate is a lot of people that were previously not on board with online instruction didn't want to give up that connection that they feel with their students, the way that having conversations in the class helps people learn. That social interaction is really an important part of learning, and people were not willing to give that up. But as this tool came along, being able to actually still have those interactions, still have those discussions that are so important with learning content, it made it possible. And slowly but surely the faculty started to realize, I don't need to spend my time and extra money going to other islands to be able to teach these students. So a lot of our faculty now have online office hours. It really is nice sometimes for faculty schedules when they might be off at a conference. They can still talk with their students, or they can still teach classes while they're away. So it's been amazing. And I would say one of our experiences with the online classes is sometimes they actually bond more closely than our on-campus students. And part of that is really creating that learning community is such an important part of what you're trying to do, and working hard at that, and then Collaborate becoming the tool that bonds people has really worked well. Another way that we've used Collaborate that's been really important to our department is that faculty often have to travel and go places. Sometimes they're on sabbatical, and so they're out of touch when we have important things that we need to discuss. And a number of times we've been able to include them by using Collaborate as a part of a meeting. We've actually found in some cases where in a face-to-face meeting we won't actually hold a vote, and it'll really just be whoever is the loudest, and whoever voices their opinion the loudest. Whereas when we use Collaborate and we actually create a poll and we vote, sometimes those outcomes are different than you might expect. And I just don't think we could do it without a tool of this sort. If you were ever worried about going online, just try a tool like Collaborate and it'll totally change your mind. You can do all of the things that you can do in a regular classroom and more. It's just a matter of putting the time into it, and you'll have an amazing, wonderful new tool that you didn't even know existed a few years ago.